What's up, guys? Day Zero Gaming here today, and first of all, I'd just like to say Merry Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, man, just have a great holiday. You guys have been my family for the past 2 years now on this game. Time's been flying, so before I get into this, everyone's gonna have their own opinions. I'm going to state what I see as factual. But if you have a separate opinion based on the NFTs, that's your call. I'm going to be talking from the standpoint from Ubisoft's perspective. So please keep that in mind. No need to get too long-winded in the comment section. You know, if I missed out on anything though, like factual, feel free to correct me or add that to the conversation. So now I'm going to actually get into the NFT. So what is Ubisoft Quartz, right? So I'm going to explain it based on my current equipment, right? So say the ACAR, right? Say one day this weapon is $10 in the store. You have to buy it with the NFT credits, right? You pay for it. It's a limited time exclusive. You buy the weapon. That weapon now will never be sold again, and the only way to obtain that is to get it from other players who bought it for that initial $10. So look at it. So hopefully that's like an in-game perspective. So a different way to put it is, say like if you've ever played Fortnite or Call of Duty, a game that sells you skins that you're stuck with. So say you pay $20 for the skin, it's in the store for 24 hours and then it's gone. Or like if you ever have had like I think they're called pops. They're the they're the little action figure type things that you collect. It's like you can resell those, but you can't resell Fortnite skins. So it's an online store to resell items that you buy or obtain in game. So it's actually really overpowered. It's actually it's really good for the consumer because now the skin you just bought is an investment rather than just a skin that you now own in the game and you're stuck with even when the game's old and you don't want the skins anymore. Like you'll be able to resell them is the great part. So that's where the Ubisoft NFT is actually a good thing, is you are able to sell the items back later. Obviously, going back to the current situation, obviously they were free and obtainable based on playtime. So you you just had to play like 5 minutes of in-game time and you got one for free. Then there was one for like an hour and then 500 hours, something like that. Or 100 hours and 500 hours, something like that. But the point is they were all free and it's a really old game. So the NFTs only made Ubisoft or only had like $800 in sales, but it was never intended to actually make money. Like it's just a beta, it was a test, it was on free items that you can obtain based on playtime. It's nowhere near what they're actually going to do with it. It was just a test to see, hey, do these platforms work? Hey, do the players receive them in game? Is everything functioning? Because if they would have had $1 million in sales on testing it on their newest next game, you know what I mean? Then it would have been catastrophic for them if something was duplicatable or there was a glitch in the system. This was a test, and that's what people don't realize online. That's what people aren't accounting for. Ubisoft wasn't trying to make money with this. This is simply a small test for their next games. I'm sure the new Division Heartland will have a system like this with their seasons. A few of their season items, if not all of them, will be NFTs. You know what I mean? Like or they'll have one item you obtain per season that's an NFT, or they sell items in the store and they're all NFTs. They'll do something with it, and I'm sure Frontline will also do the same thing. Heartland and Frontline will most likely be the two games in their series that they actually go for profit with it. And I see it as a really good idea. I see it as a really good idea for Ubisoft because it's like collecting an old Lego set and keeping it in the box. But instead of having to keep it in the box, you can play with the entire set and then put it back into the box and it's worth as much as it was brand new. if not more. Like it's a really crazy system, and I actually do appreciate the system. At first, I was like, "What the fuck are they doing with that? What is wrong with them?" But I've come to appreciate it myself, because it's put in the hands of the cosmetics in the consumer's hands. Like, hey, think of Division 2 or Breakpoint. Say you want a Koblin or the Eagle Bear. Now you no longer have to sit there and earn it. You can just buy it without having someone to log onto your account and grind it for you. Now you can actually just buy it straight up, um, for whatever the other players are marketing the price as. Like, it's a natural market. So instead of being able to put the Eagle Bear to $2,000, there's going to be somebody that always puts it lower so that theirs gets sold. So it'll actually have a reasonable price, um, especially over time. As more people get the item, the market will go down, until it flattens out at some point. And then there'll be grinders that grind it for free and then sell it for like one NFT dollar or whatever, one quartz or one XYZ. You know what I mean? So it's really a good system. I'm not paid by Ubisoft. I'm not in their Delta company or anything. This is just me sitting there. I've spent hours and hours and hours going over the analytics of like how well it performed. It had 5,000 downloads, which is crazy that an external. I mean, I really didn't expect it to get that much because it's just on PC, mind you. I'm not on PC, so that's why I was kind of upset at first. But then again, it is a beta test. You know what I mean? So they'll probably do other tests for consoles in the future if they can work out deals with Sony and Microsoft, which it's on Microsoft's PC launcher. So I'm sure that Xbox will include it. The biggest issue might be getting Sony to allow it in their game. So Xbox and PC might have the advantage with the NFT scheme going forward, but I'm sure Sony will just end up taking a cut of the profits of the items sold in the store and then, just make out with that. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I provided some insight on this NFT. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays and peace out.